If you gonna throw $3,000 on some strippers, I want 6. Once he bring that PS4 over to your house or that PS5, baby, it's all over. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes getting out can make it grow. Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Jay, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thanks so much for sliding through, and if you are returning, thanks for coming to kick it with your girl once more. You guys, today we are literally just going to be sitting together and getting ready. It's texting me this because I was looking at something, you know, those little podcasts or whatever, and they just be talking crap, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get on here and talk some crap too. But anyway, so what I want to talk about today is just what I have learned. Really just what I have learned dating in my 20s. I'm 29. And so at this point, I feel like I've dated enough to be able to drop some wisdom. It's a new day and age out here, and these guys will literally run circles around you. So you need to be able to know, you know, from a semi-professional, what to look out for, what to expect, and things like that. So I took the liberty and took down some notes. Things that I learned dating in my 20s in Atlanta. The first thing is dating a man because they fine. So remember back in the day when everybody wanted to date somebody that was cute or whatever, it didn't really have nothing to do with if you had anything going on. It was really just like, was you fine? That was it. Nobody really ever cared about like anything else. Is you fine? And do you dress good? I have learned in my 20s that the finer, the more I need to stay the hell away from you. I just feel like dating guys that are cute, and because they're cute, is so high school. And honorary mention, all of the cute guys that I went to high school all grew up to marry women with great personalities. Do that information as you will. You see what I'm saying? That's a very immature way of thought, is to think that I want to date this person just solely because they look good. You know how... What? You know how many other things have to go into you to be a good person, and not just from judging from the outside looking in? Like, I've learned that you literally have to date based on the inside looking out. If you date a man that is too fine, you better be ready for the problems that come with it, okay? Because it's gonna be giving bad bitch energy, it's gonna be giving sass, it's gonna be giving main character problems. So it behooves you to go get you a medium ugly man, okay? Somebody who cares about their image, you know, grooms and keeps it together and stuff like that, but it's just not so, you know, pressed to just be looking perfect all the time, because honestly, that's just not even realistic. I mean, if a man is just naturally fine and he just carries himself well and stuff like that, doesn't mean he's a bad person. But the pretty boys, stay away from the pretty boys. You know what? That's what this needs to be. Just stay away from the pretty boys. The same pretty boys that you thought were so fine in high school, give them 10 years. Give them 10 years, girls. Sis, if they don't spend the block, they are going to be going to get the next thing that'll touch them. Like, not even kidding. Like, men know when you're fine and you date somebody fine. Like, as a man, if you're fine and you date somebody fine, then you know what comes with having someone that's fine. She might be high maintenance, she might she might attract a lot of attention or whatever. So men, as they grow older, just realize they don't want to deal with that. And so the same thing happens for women. So stay away from the super fine man, girl. Go and get you somebody that's a little medium ugly. The second thing that I've learned dating in my 20s is that if you go looking for a man solely that has a lot of money, like you just care that he has money, then sis, that is literally what you're going to get. If you pray to God for a man that has a whole lot of money, that's exactly what God is going to give to you. You got to be real specific when you're praying for men, because God going to be like, all right, sis, you just want somebody with some money? Boom, here's somebody with some money. He beats your ass, he's a cheater, and he don't love his mama, but he got some money though. So you got to be specific in them prayers. But no, all jokes aside, when you're looking for a man, and all you looking for is money, a lot of time that's all he's going to give you. Most men that parade their money, you know, always showing it, super flashy and stuff like that, don't have a lick of respect for women. Personality stinks and can't even pronounce the things on a food menu. I mean, yeah, you get exceptions, but you get exceptions to everything in this life. I mean, honestly, if you just gonna sit there and count exceptions, baby, I don't know what to tell you. I also learned that there is a major difference between a man who has money and a man who's getting money. Men who have money and men who get money might even look the same. They might even carry themselves similar. But that money, baby, that money spends different. Men who have money don't have nothing to prove. They got money. They've already made it. Why are you going out here doing all this and all that if you've already made it? It don't make no sense. But men who get money, oh yeah, they got something to prove. You know, the thing about getting, when you just getting money, it's almost just like living check to check. One day you might be up and one day you might be down. But baby, best believe a man who's getting money, he's gonna be down one day. And those are the men that you don't want to get pregnant by. I kid you not. Y'all, I'm not making this up. These are the men that you don't want to get pregnant by. It's a big difference. You know, when you got money, what are you really out here trying to prove? It's just like, I'm gonna give a very vague example. So before I got my body done, like I was always wearing like scandalous or provocative things, basically to allude that I have a nice body. You know, I would always wear like crop tops or like kind of pants that make me look like I have a butt or whatever. But now that my body is done, now that I got that ass, I try to hide it because I don't have nothing to prove now. Like, if you looking, then you looking. I don't care, you know. It's because I know that this thing look good now, you know. So it's the same thing about men with money. Men who get money, they out here trying to prove that they have money to everybody who will look. Okay, every single picture that they post on Instagram is going to be them holding some money, them throwing some money, them spending some money. But those are the ones you got to watch out for because, baby, let you ask for some money. They got every excuse in the world. Okay, they got every excuse in the world. Oh, I gotta wait for this play. Oh, I gotta wait for that play. I gotta wait for this. Don't you go have no baby by no man that's out here getting money. And you know what's really funny? It's always the men who lead with money that get super offended when you ask for some. They're all on Instagram and social media. Oh, all of these girls just want money. Yeah. Well, baby, you didn't advertise anything else. You never got on Instagram talking about some, oh man, all these girls love me because I'm such a nice person. Oh, look at I got this for my mama. Oh, I did this for the community or whatever. No, you was in Magic City and I saw you throw $3,000. So guess what I want? Guess what I want? If you gonna throw $3,000 on some strippers, I want 6. Oh, and one last fun fact about men that get money, you're sharing him, okay? I don't even gotta go into that. You're sharing him. He is not yours. He is community, and it's important that you know. Let's move on. Another thing that I learned dating in my 20s is that 9 times out of 9.5, if you let a man fly you out, he's expecting you to. Okay? Let's be here with this. If you let a man fly you out, he's expecting you to have sex with him. Next, most guys are still sleeping with their baby mother. If your gut tells you that they're sleeping with their baby mama, they are. If it looks like they're sleeping with their baby mama, they are. If it sounds like they're sleeping with their baby mama, they are. Even if things get so rowdy between them and they got a whole bunch of drama and she come and tell you, I don't want him, she do. If a man has a baby under the age of 4 years old, it's a good chance that that revolving door is still there. I don't like this swoop. I want it more deep. I want like a deep swoop, like deep. So, especially if you got somebody that don't play about their kids. Like they don't want the baby mama to be able to stop them from seeing them or whatever the case may be. And so they feel obligated to do certain things for her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's sleeping with her. He is 100% sleeping with her. So it'll behoove you to just, you know, if you gonna stay, then just know that that's the type of games that's being played and how it's going down. You need to just know, since he's doing it, he is sleeping with her. Run. Next question. So the 5th thing that I learned about dating in my 20s in Atlanta is do not let men come over to your house. let your house be your sacred space. For me, it's always been like, my daughter's room is like right down the hall. I can't let you in here. This is a sacred space. A whole princess lives here. You gotta go. You can't come here. No, sorry. Because men get comfortable just like women do. Next thing you know, they always talk about us leaving a t-shirt, leaving a toothbrush or something like that. Men gonna come through with a whole PS5. Next thing you know, they're at your house from sun up to sundown. They get off work and they want you to come over. Well, they get off work and they want to come over and eat some food. Next thing you know, they're eating your baby's snacks for tomorrow. And you go from just dating to all of a sudden playing housewife. I'm telling you, they in due time, they will appreciate it more once they come over. Yeah, don't let men in your house. Next. All right, so we got our swoop. Cool. So we about to work on these edges in a minute. Now I'm not putting heat on my edges either, you guys. I tell y'all, that is key. Stop putting heat on your edges if you really don't have to. I did yesterday though. I'm not even gonna hold you. The sixth thing that I've learned while dating in my 20s in Atlanta is don't have sex too soon. Like, not because we're young and immature or whatever, and not because you ain't a grown-ass woman, because I know that's the first thing a lot of women like to say. I'm a grown-ass woman. I ain't gotta wait to have sex with nobody. But just because the moment that you give it up, you lose your power. Now, if you're one of those women and this is just a wham bam thank you ma'am and you're just trying to get your rocks off, do your thing. I'm not talking about you. This ain't for you, because it's hard to get it back. Now let me explain. You ever been dating somebody and you guys been going here and there, just going on a series of dates and stuff like that, and because you haven't had sex yet, things are still kind of awkward between the two, so nobody's really spent the night at nobody's house. So at the end of the day, it's you go your way, he goes his way, and that's just the way that things end up going by the end of the night. The moment that you sleep together, be it at his house or your house, or don't let him to your house, I already said that, or a hotel, now you guys have a level of like comfort around each other. And so the next time that you go over his house, or now he's gonna feel comfortable enough to try to come to your house, he starts spending the night. Next thing you know, he wants some breakfast in the morning, whether you cook it for him or you go get it. Next thing you know, like I said, ladies, now he getting comfortable. Once he bring that PS4 over to your house, or that PS5, baby, it's all over. It's all over. You've lost your power. You lost your power, because now you are slipping into being a girlfriend without actually being a girlfriend. Now he not answering the phone like he used to. Now all of a sudden you call him in the morning and, oh, I'm sorry, baby, I overslept. You didn't oversleep the last 2 weeks, but now all of a sudden I done slept with you. Now you're sleeping until 1 p.m. Tighten up. Wrapping this up into a little bun. And I'm really just about to go get some food with my boo. And for everything I love in this earth, you guys, can we make condoms cool again? Wrap it up, okay? Because honestly, ain't nobody that good out there to be risking your livelihood. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's worth that. I ain't know about y'all, but I ain't catching AIDS for nobody, okay? Nobody. Ain't doing it. People on TikTok like to make you think that it's not that bad, but baby, I could think of a lot of things that I'd rather have. And a healthy vagina is always going to be number one. And so we are all good to go. Y'all see I got my little swoop going on here. You guys, I've been coming through with the silk press styles for you guys just because I want to let you know that just because your hair is no longer flowy doesn't mean that it's time to give it up and whatever. Just stretch that style out stretch your press out as long as you can. There are so many different styles. If you guys have not seen any of my other videos, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on my socials, TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to have them listed for you here so you can catch up and look at some other styles that I have to offer. I hope that you guys like this topic. I hope that you guys follow it. So yeah, so I thank you guys for coming and chatting with me. Make sure that you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.